Hello, this is an update of the Long's Drugstore model building of store number 292 that I'm building. As you can tell, it's getting closer and closer each part of the week, of each week so far, because I've been also busy doing other things. This being, of course, independent, of course. The wall over here will be following along with this part, because if you look at the building, the actual building itself, even though unfortunately it's a CVS versus a Long, that there's a moderate-sized tower above the signage that goes alongside this section of the building, right above the signage. Of course, it's not directly above the signage because the signage is about here, but it's above the red plastic backing and those little decorative lines, silver lines, that essentially lead to the name of the store, of course. And right over here, I'm rebuilding the right side wall, and I'm gradually getting this part of the wall built up, and this right here, I'm going to put something right here to where I can start the secondary wall. That one's going to be built up, and of course over here I'm going to have a secondary wall right there along here, along these things here anyway. And of course the wall on the right hand side of the store, and the double doors section, the larger window in the center. And the reason why this one is a little longer than that side is because if you look at the building again, the actual structure on, I'd say, this half of the building, let me use a stick here. I'd say about this half of the building, with the on this side here, is another business that has a stairway, and I remember walking over through that one side of the building one night, anyways, many years ago, while I was still working for Longs. And I don't know if I'm gonna have the double doors there that are there on the actual structure itself, or if I could put something else like something that resembles Longs or something, maybe. I'm not sure yet. But over here though, over on this half of the building will be window, door, window, or something to that effect anyway. And of course the double doors right here next to the wall. And of course I'm going to be doing some secondary walling right down here too, if I can, to line up with this one here. I'll show you better once I have this thing go right through. I'll show you as we do an entrance aspect of sorts into the structure. I know you can imagine you going into the building while it's still being built. And that'll be right there, a slightly taller wall than the other side. than the right side anyways. On this left side will be a little taller due to the tower part right up there. And of course that opening right there will be taken care of. Even with the aspect of sanding. And of course that is more of a darkening. There's not really an opening there on the top part there. Let me see, and right there, see the secondary walling is ready to be built, of course. And I'm building up the wall there and rebuilding the right side wall, as I said. And to connect with that part, I'm going to put right below here or right above somewhere here to line it up there, and it'll stop and do a blockade right here, come right up here, it'll go up right up here. There'll be another section right there for the doors. And of course the other aspect is the right side of the building. Sorry for the hand there. I'm trying to have it to where I'll have it to where you can come out that way. And of course you see my TV, one of my TVs anyway. And there you go. If you have any questions or anything, please let me know. This building I'm taking my time because I want to make sure that every part of it is the way it's supposed to be. As they did with the very first store, and as they did with the other stores beyond that point, even the Park Street store and the several others, even the one that was only 8 years, from 1950 to 1958, I believe it was in Berkeley. I could be wrong, but I think it was in Berkeley anyways, one of the downtown stores. But this one right here is, of course, the University Avenue store, Palo Alto, California. Just imagine the way the camera will move once this whole thing is completed. Like I said, if you have any questions or anything, please let me know. All right.